Good morning and welcome to the first day of a brand new week on. And you certainly don't get any points for guessing what this week on is all about. That's right, I've done Sainsbury's Basics, I've done Tesco Value, I've done Asda Smart Price, and I've done Morrison Savers. And here I am, doing the Karen of all supermarkets here in the UK, Waitrose. But yes, Waitrose also has their own budget line, their Waitrose Essentials line, because things like oatcakes and olives and pesto are all essential, and there is more to be had. Like, how about this? How about Waitrose Essential fairy cakes? That's right, fairy cakes. Basically, just cupcakes without the icing and stuff. It's nice, isn't it? Right, so there we go. I've got a lot of food here. So I'm going to basically eat nothing but Waitrose Essentials for the rest of the week. And you may want to know just how much the middle class supermarket's budget range actually costs. Well, you'll be horrified to find out. Yes, this is a week's worth of food, and basically it's just me for breakfast, me for lunch, and Grace, my wife, will be joining me for dinner. And that's right, that's a hell of a lot of money for 1 week's worth of food. Although granted, some of this stuff you're not going to buy every week. Like, you're not necessarily going to buy oats every week, or pitted olives every week, or I don't know what the hell else is here, gnocchi. Maybe you will buy gnocchi every week, I don't know, but we'll see. Cress. So yeah, it actually looks really good, and to be honest, out of all of the supermarket's budget ranges, Waitrose had by far the biggest variety of stuff, like endless pages upon pages of stuff. I was really super impressed. And they also had a lot of fresh stuff, a lot of fruit, a lot of vegetables. I've kind of forgone that stuff, so I know you're probably going to put in the comments that you do know there's parsnips and potatoes and tomatoes and cucumbers. Yes, they do all do that stuff. That's cool, that's nice, that's available, that's fine. But I kind of want to show the other stuff. What else does Waitrose class as essential? Well, over the course of this week, we will find out, won't we? So yes, I'm going to eat nothing but, this is a lot of food. This is a lot of food. This is a lot of food to be having after Christmas. After a very gluttonous lockdown Christmas. This was all delivered, so I think I probably got, this was before lockdown 3 in the UK, so I was lucky to get a delivery slot before then. So yeah, suppose I need to put all this stuff in the fridge because I can't eat it all now, and then have some breakfast, I guess. But before breakfast, before I have my first most important meal of the day, I suppose I need to jump on the old scales, don't I, and see what the damage is for Christmas. But yeah, that's fine, you know. It's lockdown 3, we're allowed some good stuff. Some essentially good stuff. I'm going to get so much fatter this week. Okay. Oh dear. And so, following that, to kick off the week, my first Waitrose Essential breakfast of the week is, of course, a blueberry muffin, because everybody knows a blueberry muffin is the most essential of items. There are 4 in here, obviously. I'm not going to have all 4 of them, probably just 3.5. I kid, because I feel I need to make things very clear in these videos. I'm going to have one. They're not actually red. None of these are red, so they're not awful for you. The worst thing here is, what, we've got 17% of fats and sugars. But that's fine. That's not bad. What's actually in here? Lots of things. Well, they actually look super sticky and moist, so guess there's not much time in mucking about, is there? Let's get one of these bad boys out and have a bit of breakfast. It's before 8. I'm already at the desk. I'm a glutton for punishment, so obviously I'm going to be a glutton for gluten right now. Ooh, look at that muffin top. Ooh. I've got to eat this. I have to basically eat breakfast every day this week because I've got to have my antibiotics for my skin, which has improved since the last week on, thankfully, so hopefully it'll continue. But enough about that. You're here to see a man-eater muffin. If it's a man-eater muff, you're on the wrong website. there are other services available. But as for a muffin, oh yeah, it's a little drier than I was expecting, based on the moistness of that there top, but the flavour's incredible. That's very, very nice. It is light despite the dryness. Probably do with a bit of buttercream in there or something, but you know, it's just a bit dry. It's a bit dry. Glad I've got a drink with me. Right, but it tastes lovely, so that's actually not bad. There are 3 more as well. Grace might have one. Grace might have one of those because I've got it for breakfast for the rest of the week. But you know, I'll see if I can sneak in another sneaky muffin at some point. But that's good. That's a nice breakfast. Huzzah! It's finally starting to get bright outside, although it never gets truly bright anymore in the world. So my muffin has actually held me off. It's I mean, yeah, it's 12 o'clock, so approaching lunchtime, and whilst I'm hungry, I don't feel really hungry. So yeah, that was a really good breakfast. I would happily have those 1,000 times over, even after the first meal of the week on Waitrose Essentials. I've got a good feeling that this is going to be a good week. We're not going to be suffering through any of this middle class budget range, which is still quite pricey when you look at the bigger picture. Following the muffin, I'm really interested to try the fairy cakes, because we all know a plain fairy cake is definitely essential. But I don't have any icing, so you know, we're gonna experiment. I'm not gonna have those today though, but we shall have them at some point this week. So yeah, I'm gonna crack on, do a bit more work, and then think about getting something for lunch. What am I gonna have? What essential stuff am I gonna have for lunch? Let's go find out. Nothing too exciting for the first lunch of the week. So it's Essentials Waitrose and Partners free-range egg mayonnaise deli filler. Yeah, nothing fancy there. I assume there's just lots of egg and mayonnaise in there. 75% of this is egg. Egg yolk, spirit vinegar, cornflour, salt, white pepper, mustard. Marvellous. And what is that going in, you ask? Well, it's going in an Waitrose Essential BAP. BAP. And then to accompany that, crisps, cheese and onion, to be specific. Yeah, boring lunch. I'm going to enjoy it though, as long as it's not too smelly eggy. Maybe Grace will get to enjoy it later if it goes through me quickly, if you know what I mean. There we go, not too shabby. Nice egg mayo sandwich. Let's give it a go. Not bad at all. Not too eggy, so that's good. Let's try a cheese and onion crisp. They're a bit thicker than I would have expected. Like, yeah, you probably can't tell at all, but they're a bit thicker than you would expect a crisp to be. That's not a thick crisp. I don't know what I'm talking about. They're fine. Well, that's a full day of work done. So now I'm going to do some more work, other work. Work is done. Now it's just time for work, and then food, I suppose. So my lunch, my egg sandwich was actually really good. Like the egg salad stuff, yummy, nice and creamy, not too eggy, lovely. The crisps, whilst they were probably on the thicker side, you know, there were no walkers, you couldn't see through them. The flavour was pretty good as well. They were very, very nice. Would recommend. So, yeah, I'm going to crack on and then think about getting something for dinner. Because, yeah, what time is it now? It's 4:20. Give it 40 minutes. I'll get something to eat. I am ready for this. You're joining me for dinner, aren't you, Gracie?
Yeah.
And what delights, what essential delights do we have for dinner on day one? Well, this big old pizza.
How nice does that look?
It looks really good. It's very large. It's almost as big as the hob. And as you can clearly see, it's thin and crispy pepperoni pizza. Essential. Yeah. Oh, actually, the stats aren't too bad. Look, no reds again.
Oh, good.
That's good. So, yeah, we have this. We are sharing it, but it's not the only thing we're having.
There'll be no reds on this one.
No, we also have essential salad, which looks fine, I guess. There's good stuff in there. Nothing horrible, apart from you can have tomatoes. Don't like tomatoes.
I'll have the tomato.
But there is also an addition to the salad, isn't there? Cress! That's right. When was the last time you had cress?
I think when I grew it in an egg. Do you remember when you did that in school?
When we were like 6 years old. I genuinely don't know if I've ever had cress since then. But Waitrose consider it to be essential, and you can grow it yourself in your fridge. So that's fun. That's fun. We're probably not going to have it all, because we didn't want kokaliki. We want cress. Look, I can't have cress and not...
You were going to do that.
No, you didn't. Name the film in the comments. Where's it from? Right, so yeah, there we go. We're going to get it in the oven. Not that. That would be weird. We'll get this in. How long does it take? How long does it take? Oh, look, it's mild. That's good. 11 minutes. Brilliant.
Stop throwing it about.
No! If you wouldn't mind doing the honours and giving the cress a haircut.
Yeah.
So if you did that and then left it, would it grow again? Would it grow back?
So. Yeah.
So yeah,
I mean, I'm not a cress expert, but I assume.
A crespert. No, that doesn't work. So yeah, if we do maybe about half, add it to the old salad, and then I've got half to do with as I please for the rest of the week. Marvellous. Kokaliki. Whilst the pizza's cooking, I should probably show this little menace. Shouldn't I? Hey? You been a grouch? Are you hungry? What was that? Where was the sound? We did get him this little catnip toy, little ladybird catnip toy for Christmas, didn't we, Basil? And he does like it. He went crazy for it the first day, but he seems fairly indifferent to it now. There you go. Enjoy. Our salads are served up. There's a loose twig of cress. Our pizza is done. It's not super crispy, is it?
No, it's nice.
Cool. So, yeah, I want this perfectly chopped.
Well, it'll be chopped.
Perfectly chopped, cut.
Be chopped.
So, because it's a rectangular pizza, you can't really do the old traditional diagonal.
Should I do it in threes? Or should I just do it half?
Do it in threes. So then there'll be a central piece which will be nice and gooey and cheesy and yummy. This is taking too long. I want to try.
You wanted it perfectly cut.
I'm going to try this
you have
whilst
to wait
you
for
do.
Perfection.
Shush now, shush! I'm trying the pizza. It looks nice.
Same pizza like pizza.
Pizza. Oh yeah. Oh.
Is it nice?
That is tasty. Do you want a little pizza? A little. Yeah. It's warm. Like
It
it?
tastes like the M&S ones.
It does, and it's essential, cheap,
It's nice, very
bottom
nice.
of the barrel.
It's not very cheap. Well, the bit I had didn't taste very cheesy.
No, it's nice though. It's nice and tomato. It's got that cheap pizza taste, but I do like it.
Yeah.
And the thing I'm sort of very quickly realising with this range is even though it's bottom of the barrel Waitrose food, it's still pretty good food.
Well,
it's not
naturally.
crap. Yeah, so you're not getting crap from old Waitrose, are you? So let's get this served up and enjoy. The kettle has boiled because it's time for a cup of tea. Essential Waitrose and Partners Original Blend tea bags. So yeah, this is their cheap tea. I'm sure it will taste fine. And obviously with that goes milk. Grace has already you've helped yourself to this.
Tastes like milk.
That's good. That's good to know.
What are we going to have with the tea?
What are we going to have? That's a good question. We're only going to go and bloody have some egg custards, yeah. Apparently they're essential.
Apparently so. They look
These.
nice.
Oh, we're getting some red sneaking in here. But if you don't know what an egg custard is, it's basically like a tiny little pie. It's very Christmassy, isn't it? Would you say?
Yeah.
Nutmeggy and custardy and delicious. It doesn't taste like egg. At least I hope it doesn't. I mean, it is essential.
It's just a set custard.
You are being very loud.
Can I open it?
I'm very sorry, headphone users. So we've got what? 4 of these packs in here.
Yep, you can count.
Standard round tea bags. No fancy pyramid bags here. They're only essential after all. I mean, it's just a cup of tea. Now that works, doesn't we? It does smell good. It smells very nutmeggy.
Yeah.
That'd be that. What's on the top, I imagine. Oh, it's crumbly. It's in a foil thing. I can't get it out. Right, here we go.
Is it nice?
No, very nutmeggy. Oh,
nice texture.
Very nice. Soft, slightly dry pastry. It's going to take a lot of masticate to get that down, believe me.
That's what the tea's for.
That's true, but it is delicious. So, very much. Oh, it's on the floor. Much like this morning's muffin for breakfast. Delicious, but dry. Probably have to try this one as well. What do you reckon?
No, I'll have that one, Tom. If you touch it,
or what? Eh?
There'll be trouble.
Oh, right then. That was day one of a week on Waitrose Essentials. I don't know if you can tell from my eyes, but I am very tired. Very tired. I may have fallen asleep in front of the TV tonight, and it's only like 9 o'clock. I guess maybe that's what happens when you shop at Waitrose and get their essential food. Maybe it just turns you into a middle-class old person. Wow, so that's scary. That's scary what my future must hold. But in all seriousness, today has been a very, very good day for food. Yes, I know I've said that I spent a sickeningly large amount of money. Yeah, wouldn't want to spend that much money every week. But I'm hoping that the food is at least nice enough to be somewhat justifiable. But we'll go over that at the end of the week, once we've eaten everything, once we've worked out what we've got left, if there's anything left, and we'll see where we're at. But yeah, today's food, breakfast, was that really, really nice muffin. A little dry, but still delicious. Lunch was then my egg sandwich and crisps. I mean, it's a fairly easy, quick lunch, eaten by millions across the country. Again, really, really good. The quality was fine. I don't know what's essential, cheap range about it, but, you know, it was good. And then dinner, yeah, lovely, nice salad, really, really good pizza, cress. That was really good. Then the cup of tea and the egg custard. Oh yeah, it was great. I don't know what is budget about it in any way, shape or form, or essential. What's essential about a pizza? Egg custard. I don't know, but you know, I'm happy that they're there. I'm happy that there is a really big selection of stuff available in the essentials range. And you know what? We're going to find out more about it as the week goes on. Please do subscribe to the channel. Click the notification bell. If you want to see the entire rest of the week on now, you can check out my Patreon and help support the channel, or become a member on here, YouTube. Check all that information out below. Or just follow me on social media. Whatever you choose to do, that's cool. But I hope, yeah, I hope you decide to watch the rest of the week. I'm excited. I hope you are too. Not in that way though, even though I did say something about eating muff earlier. Muffin.